What really happens at the Met Gala? See, every year the world's most elite step out in the most outrageous fits at the most exclusive event in fashion, the Met Gala. But no cameras are allowed past the red carpet. So the real question is, what really happens on the inside? See, the Met Gala started in 1948 as a $50 per plate fundraiser for the Costume Institute. But now it's the Super Bowl of fashion, and you have to be somebody to get in. But the weird part is nobody's ever really seen what happens on the inside. What we do know is everyone's always showing up in these insane outfits. This year, Pharrell Williams rocked an all Louis Vuitton look with over 100,000 pearls that took over 980 hours to make. Andre 3000 showed up wearing a whole damn piano strapped to his back, and Future showed up with a new haircut, the dreads gone, and a clean trim LV fit. See, this event always creates a lot of conversation, but that's all we get to see. The arrivals, the red carpet. And as far as what goes down on the inside, they say there's a quick cocktail hour, a tour of the exhibit, a fancy dinner, some live music, and that's it. Then they're just off to the after parties. But remember, that's what they say. There's a strict no phone and camera policy on the inside for a reason, and it's always been like that. So we don't really know. We only see what they let us see. So if you had to guess what really goes down behind those doors, drop your thoughts below. I'm Suspense, and if you didn't know, now you know.
Every single year, I always wonder to myself with the menswear looks, why do some men even turn up? Like, I'm a big fan of Damson Idris. I think he's an amazing actor. But why do they have him looking like this? Just why? Same thing with people like Dwayne Wade, absolute basketball legend. I'm a fan of him as a basketball player, but he always has the same formula. It's either the sleeveless tuxedo, the vest. It's not interesting. Luckily for me, there were some menswear looks that really stood out. Jeremy Pope is an example. He was actually wearing an archive men's corset from Vivienne Westwood Man for winter 1996. We also had the likes of Coleman Domingo with an interesting look. I think I've seen better from him in the past, but this is also really nice. He's wearing Valentino. I think Bad Bunny had a really interesting way of reinterpreting the exhibit, considering that it has this centrality around the human body and how that relates to fashion. So Bad Bunny really wanted to examine the body as an aging medium. That is very interesting. Also, the prosthetics were made by makeup artist Mike Marino, who is very famous for creating all these kind of crazy prosthetics. So that was really cool. Bad Bunny is also continuing this conversation around fast fashion, considering that he's wearing this custom Zara tuxedo. So what do you guys think about that and fast fashion being on the red carpet? We also saw John Galliano make his Zara debut on the red carpet. The last look I want to touch on is Conor Story's look. I found this really interesting. This is Saint Laurent by Anthony Vaccarello. He later removed his jacket to reveal this underneath, which I thought was a nice touch. And I think what I like most about this look is, with a lot of these menswear looks, when men, which is basically the typical formula that you see on the red carpet, when men want to show their arms, or, you know, suns out, guns out, when they want to do that, it's always a sleeveless tuxedo or a tank top under a blazer. It's always the same thing. So it's good to have a twist. And I think what Conor Story wore, I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world, but I think it's a more interesting way of doing that same formula that every single man does on the red carpet. So yeah, let me know what you thought. What were the best and worst menswear looks from the 2026 Met Gala?
Okay, so we need to talk about the 2026 Met Gala and what the costumes represent. So I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures and I want you to tell me exactly what you think of them. Let's start with the first one. Basically, people say she's pretending to be an astronaut here.
She looks like the White Power Ranger.
Look at all those holes in the dress. Who's that?
Like Rolls Harris.
What is this about? It's like skeletons are wrapping around her.
It's the putrid plump possum. Looks like a broken paddle racket.
What's that?
Some duality over ego. It's very British.
Covering her eyes.
Doing signs. The sign is that when the king returns, you're going to
fucking Met Gala.
Yes.
So I need to understand, because there's always a host, right?
Right.
Last year it was Lewis Hamilton. Well, there's not one host. They have
like a patron.
Like
Right.
what is that? What's the point? Do they want them to pull people? Because I also read an article that says that it is by far the most financially successful Met Gala this year, and they say it's the Beyonce effect, because obviously people will spend $100,000 a table, you know, to be around Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Sorry, did you say Beyonce and Jay-Z were there? Who was
And
all
Blue
there?
Ivy.
So Beyonce is co-chair, yes, and Blue Ivy debuted this year. So
Venus Williams is also co-chair?
Yes, yes.
I didn't like Venus Williams' look. Matric Dance Springs.
I mean, also considering that it's the theme is costume art. So other people like your Bad Bunnies did like an aging type of aging body type of look, right?
Just say it. He pitched up as an 18-year-old.
Heidi Klum pitched up as was that Lady Liberty?
Well, it's a marble statue. That's about as much as I know. You know, I mean, Madonna rocked up in a ship, you know, with a ship on her head.
I like Kim Kardashian's look. It's simplistic, but it's also quite robotic. She looks like she's in a gold bodice, which is hard, and then the body looking banging, and then like an orange leather Shaka Ilembe ensemble. I like Beyonce didn't disappoint us, because Beyonce usually disappoints when it comes to fashion.
Yeah.
I do wish that she would venture away from the hair though, because that hair is normal. And when I say hair, I didn't like Rihanna's dress, but Rihanna's face and hair made it all worth it, because she goes there type of thing. I love Tiana Taylor. That whole like shimmer, but then also the reason I like Tiana Taylor, had she not done the head thing as well, it wouldn't make sense.
I know it's controversial, but Nicki Minaj, I also just enjoyed her look.
Are you sure that's not AI?
You know AI, you can like fake people's voices and stuff, right?
Think the Met Gala is just about fashion? Think again, these 10 crazy rules will shock you. 10. Limited access to Anna Wintour. Guests have very brief interactions with her sometimes, just seconds even after entering the Met. Gala at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. 9. Very expensive tickets. There's no fixed price. The tickets can cost around $100,000, and tables 10 people start from about $350,000. Many guests attend through sponsorships. 8. Strategic seating. Seating is carefully planned to mix celebrities, often creating new friendships. Couples are usually seated apart to encourage networking. 7. Strict do not touch rule. Guests must not touch exhibits. Items are often fragile and valuable, even outfits like those seen on Rihanna displays. 6. Age restriction 18 plus. Introduced around 2018 after discussions involving Maddie Ziegler. The event is considered unsuitable for minors, though exceptions may exist. No smoking indoors. Smoking and VAPing are banned inside venues in New York City, including museums. Invite-only event. You cannot attend without an official invitation, typically approved by Anna Wintour guest list. Stay on theme. The event is a fundraiser for the Met Costume Institute. The dress code directly reflects the museum's yearly fashion exhibition. When celebrities successfully interpret the theme, the buzz surrounding their outfits generates public interest in the museum's display. 2. Curated dining. The Anna menu. Banned ingredients like onions, garlic, and chives are strictly of the menu to prevent bad breath during networking. No messy foods. Items like parsley, which sticks to teeth, or bruschetta, which is crumbly, are avoided to protect expensive couture from spills and photography mishaps. 1. Strict social media ban. No phones. Guests are prohibited from using phones for photography or social media inside the venue. Anna Wintour enforces this too. Encourage authentic conversation and presence over digital distraction. This policy keeps the interior experience exclusive and mysterious for those watching from home.
The reason why Bad Bunny dressed as
Demon possession is in full swing at the Met Gala. These celebs aren't even trying to hide it anymore. This one's got literal hands coming out of her dress, not only copying a feel, but they're robotic and they keep touching her. This is Nicopac Soupap, and she is the first Thai to be invited to the Met Gala, which I don't know how that is, but this is all mechanical. Apparently this is inspired by the creation of Adam and Michelangelo, but this just looks like she's got demonic arms coming right out of her controlling her. This one, who's barely wearing wearing anything at least has a top on, and it's hands, and they're reaching around and grabbing her chesticles, and it looks like she's getting a big old demonic chest hug. And poor Katy Perry, who's never had enough attention in her whole life, comes with a mask, and it's that 6 fingers. We have 6 fingers, delightfully human of her. Guess going to space didn't give her enough attention, so she had to come like this and support her best friend, Jeff Bezos, who helped her get to space and do wonders for planet Earth. And this wealthy, look at me party in this waste of resources and money is brought to you by Jeff Bezos.
Every time I see Tyla in any outfit, I kind of get sad, especially seeing her at this Met Gala. And I'm not saying she looks sad or anything. I just get sad for her because nothing will ever beat this sand look that she did at her first Met Gala. Every single time. It doesn't matter where she's at. Every time she dresses up, she puts on an outfit. Nothing will ever beat this outfit. Nothing. Nothing on earth. So when we're looking back at this outfit, it's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She looks beautiful in everything she wears. But it would never beat the sand outfit. It just can't. Nothing can beat it. Nothing can beat it. She's reached a limit that can't be touched. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You still look beautiful, Tyla. You still look so beautiful. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I wish the necklace was not a part of the dress. I wish the necklace wasn't a part of the dress. I did see an interview. She said she was going for like a peacock theme look. She was inspired by the peacock, something like that. I mean, hey, if that's what you were going for, it's kind of given 2015, but hey, it doesn't matter. She still looks good no matter what she wears. So yeah, go Tyla.
The world is a stage. This is the 2026 Met Gala. And does anybody else besides me find this event to be very bizarre? Now, this isn't the first time that these celebrities have worn stuff like this at these Met Gala events. These major events, including the Grammys. But again, something seems off about all of this. Especially when you see stuff like this right here. Again, what is going on? And this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm sure that this is just their way of showing art, showing class, and showing fashion, right? But again, does anybody else besides me find all of this to be strange? It's not even Halloween yet. So again, what is really going on? Again, this is the Met Gala. This is Met Gala 2026. And in my honest opinion, this seems very strange. And again, I hope, and I know I'm not the only one out there to find this to be strange. What do you think about this? Wake up.